Hi guys, welcome to Psychic Astro. I'm so excited to be doing these videos moving forward. So these videos are going to be astrology based on channeled messages that I get from spirit. So please watch the videos based on your sun, moon, or rising sign, whatever resonates the best for you. Me personally, it's always been my rising sign. It's never been my sun, moon. I just wanted to tell you guys that. Maybe that'll help somebody out there. I've also noticed that for me, my rising sign and my natal chart, as well as my rising sign and my progress chart, also resonates with me. Sometimes more so my progress chart than my natal chart. So yeah, I hope that helps anybody out there. Maybe it's worth trying out. So basically what I'm going to be doing in these videos is I'm going to be channeling the transits of the month. I'm going to be going over the themes you guys can expect. I hope, you guys like these videos. I'm starting off, kind of this way with the paper and the pen because I'm new to this and I just need to figure out what works best for me through trial and error. I'm sure eventually I'm not going to be sticking to paper and pen, but this is what I feel comfortable with for right now. I also just want to put a disclaimer out there. As a psychic, as much as I love channeling messages from spirit, as much as I love channeling the cosmos, and although I trust my messages, I don't know, maybe it's my Virgo placement, maybe it's my Capricorn stellium. I want to tell you guys strongly that I believe you guys shouldn't just stick with psychic channeled messages only. You guys should definitely, watch or at least look into professional astrologers' predictions as well for monthly readings. At least that's just how I feel, and I do want to put that out there. To just be practical about these things and, not just strictly rely on psychic messages, okay? All right, with that being said, let's get to it. Hi guys, this video is going to be for my sun, moon, rising Leos for the month of April. What you guys are currently looking at is the energy you guys can expect to be feeling walking into the month of April. So I'm going to update these transits as we get to them, okay? All right, so let's get to it. So the first one would be April 1st, where you guys will be experiencing Mercury in Aries in your 9th house going retrograde. So I know we're already past April 1st, so what could you guys have experienced when it comes to this? I mean, typical Mercury retrograde things. There will be delays, there may be situations you have to rethink, uh, old situations that you have to go back to and think about some more. There could be delays with travel because you guys have this in your 9th house. There could be delays in understanding something about learning because this is the 9th house and this talks about a higher education, learning something in some type of way. Think about Sagittarius energy, they love to learn. But when Mercury is in retrograde, it's like your thoughts, how you guys connect the dots would be like slowed down at this time. And the same applies for communication with other people. Where may you guys be feeling this more so? I would say with your 11th house, because you guys have Gemini here and Mercury natally rules Gemini. And then we have Virgo in your 2nd house. So Mercury rules Virgo as well. So you guys would be experiencing delays or miscommunication or not being able to grasp things as you normally would. With 2nd house and 11th house matter. So the things you guys value, the things you guys own, there could be like something connected to this. Maybe you guys ordered something online because the 11th house is internet and it's like there is a delay with that, or the package didn't get sent. It got sent to the house next door. There could be miscommunication on the internet. There could be miscommunication with social networking, your friends, things of that nature. Trying to think. And also, of course, delays in travel. I don't remember if I said that already. But also because Mercury is in Aries and the ruler of Aries is Mars, I feel very strongly that there would be a theme connected to this with Mercury retrograde regarding Mars, because Mercury retrograde is in Aries and the ruler of Aries is Mars. So I think two things. You guys would be, again, there would be some type of delay in regards to understanding things for you guys personally, internally. It's like when Mars is in Pisces, I said this last month, and I know not everybody agrees with this, but I feel like things can get lost, things can get confusing, things can go missing. That's also something you guys can be experiencing with this Mercury retrograde. But also, I think internally, because this is what the eighth house is speaking about. The eighth house is always talking about something going on internally that you're feeling, as well as behind your back, right? So the things that are going on behind your back. So I feel like this would connect with your ninth house as well as your first house. Why? Because Mars originally natally rules the first house. So my personal belief is that this is going to take on some type of similar energy with this. Like you guys would experience this energy like one-on-one with yourself. And I feel like this theme is already going on here, where something's getting lost in regards to you guys. Maybe you guys feel literally lost or confused. Or they're, I didn't even think about this before. But with Mars, this could be like, you know, because Mars energy moves too quickly. You guys could physically, because this is the first house, the body, you guys could be moving too fast and then like cut yourselves, something like that. Maybe you guys have experienced this at home, because Pisces natally rules the 12th house and you guys have Cancer here. So that would be interesting. I would want to know that. And the sun rules Leo. Sorry guys, this is just my Neptune energy kicking in, but I'm noticing there's something to this when I do this. So the sun rules Leo in the first house. Yeah, you guys are seeing something when it comes to learning, traveling, but that Mercury retrograde is like causing confusion for you guys, like some type of internal battle because of Mars. And also when Mars is in the 8th house, my personal experience with this is that things are going on behind your back, but it would take on the theme of whatever energies in this house. So since this really does belong to the 12th house, Pisces energy, you guys have Cancer here, which talks about the home. It talks about the mother. It talks about females. So I would say that you guys are having some type of inner conflict, not only with yourselves with this type of energy, like probably at home in private, because Mars is in the 8th house. It's something you can't see, but you're feeling. So definitely some type of internal battle. It would also be mental. And yeah, there's also a possibility, where's Neptune? Here in the 8th house, that, yeah, see, this is why I don't like Mars and Pisces. There's some type of, there could be illusions because you guys have Neptune in the 8th house, or you guys could be very much connected with your intuition. But I would say things could possibly be going on behind your back. The 4th house, Scorpio, Pluto, Aquarius. So yeah, I feel like there's a chance you guys could be experiencing, feeling like something's going on behind your back when it comes to either home life or relationships. Okay. And the reason I'm coming up with this is because Mars is the original ruler of Scorpio, and this still holds true. So where would the conflicts be? Where would the arguments be? Where would things be going on behind your back? Well, if you guys live with somebody at home, maybe this is what you're experiencing. Or again, it's internal, your internal world, because Scorpio rules the 8th house natally. So that's more so what I'm picking up on. But if I'm trying to like pick up the pieces, I would say Pluto is then the ruler of Scorpio as well, and it's in your 7th house. It's definitely communication, because I'm going to take it a step further. Aquarius is the original ruler of the 11th house, okay? So it's like something is changing here, something is going on, and then you guys have the South Node in Libra in your 3rd house. So this is like, I always connect the 3rd and the 11th house when it comes to your friends, because I feel like this is our local community usually. Could be different for you guys, but yeah, there would be some type of conflict here, especially with that South Node in Libra. All right. April 5th, Venus enters Aries. Okay, so Venus is leaving Pisces in your 8th house, and it's entering your 9th house in Aries. Okay, so what may you guys experience? Well, I'm going to look at your Taurus and your Libra, because Venus is the original ruler here, and then I'm going to get into the energy of Venus and Aries. So you guys could possibly be experiencing this energy more so when it comes to your local community, how you guys communicate, how you guys learn, your close friends, I want to say here. Could be siblings, could be cousins. And also your career, your legacy, how you guys appear to the world. So there's some type of direction going on with your guys' self. Something about, it's either got to be your career and wanting to make more money, or wanting to appear a certain type of way. Because Venus is in Aries. So what this energy talks about is several different things, but the first thing I'm thinking about is, what is it that you guys want? So you guys would be actively pursuing Venus-like things, but in an Aries fashion. So Aries is talking about the 1st house, which is us. You know what I mean? Like the 1st house, the body, who you guys are. And when I see Venus in this, there's something talking about self-love, loving yourself, doing the things you guys love to do. And it would be all around the things you guys love. I know that's like repetitive, but this is what it would be. So again, I'm kind of going to do something very similar here, so we follow. So the ruler of Aries is Mars, okay? So, and you guys have it going on in your 8th house in Pisces. So you're going to be feeling something very similar, but not the same, to when Venus was in Pisces last month, okay? There is something about connecting to yourself internally. What is it that you guys love? What is it you guys want to pursue? Is it traveling? Is it religion? Is it philosophy? Is it spirituality? Is it, I think I said traveling already, but it would take on Sagittarius-like things, because Sagittarius rules the 9th house. So yeah, you guys have Jupiter in your 10th house, and Jupiter natally belongs to the 9th house. So yeah, you guys definitely want to expand on something regarding your career, how you appear, your legacy, something like this. But I would say it connects to the 5th house too. I missed this part with Sagittarius with the 9th house. So that Mercury retrograde and Pallas Athena being in retrograde isn't helping you guys when it comes to a strategy. You guys are definitely feeling like mentally conflicted. This is what's going on here. But with the 5th house involved, so for some of you guys could be trying to think about traveling, wanting to travel to the places you guys love. Or this could also be freedom-oriented energy where, because when I think of Sagittarius's, I think about sometimes it's not always about like relationships with them. It's about literally just getting out of the house and doing something. Like this is their energy. So, there could be something here going on, but also with Sagittarius energy, since Jupiter's the ruler, whatever it touches, it expands upon. So you guys may want to figure out a career, or the current career you guys have. You guys may want to make it more playful. You guys may want to be a leader there, be a boss there, because that's also what I think of with Sagittarius energy. So that could possibly be going on. Something creative. You guys may be trying to think of some type of creative strategy, how to make these things happen. It could also be business partnerships with a romantic person. The reason I'm saying that, oh wait, I said that weird. I mean, a romantic partner. Because when we're talking about the 10th house, it's either your career or how you guys appear to others. So this is what is on your mind. This is what you guys want to expand upon. And you guys may be trying to figure this out. You guys may be trying to learn about what it is you guys want. But that South Node in your 3rd house, the house of learning, isn't helping. So anyway, yeah, Venus enters Aries. You guys may be investing in some type of educational course. You guys may be investing in something that is physical, and it requires some type of travel. So I always consider the 9th house, like, I would say an hour and a half to 2 hours away from home, because the 3rd house talks about travel too, but this is short distance travel. 9th house is long distance travel. Well, everybody's always talking about like, oh, it means you're going to different countries. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. 2 hours is far away from home. It's not super close. I mean, yeah, Europe is further, but 9th house, no. You guys could be investing money into 9th house things, okay? What else? Okay, April 6th. And again, these dates, I always say this, they may be off by a day or two. So if you guys want to look into it yourself, you're more than welcome. So April 6th, we have Venus in Aries in your 9th house, and it's sextiling Pluto in Aquarius. Okay, so we have your 9th house and your 7th house, and it is a sextile, which means you guys would have to put in some type of work. You guys would have to take some type of action in order for this energy to manifest. Otherwise, it's just going to sit there. Okay, that's what a sextile speaks of. So we have Venus and we have Pluto talking to each other. When we have these two type of energies, we have anything talking to Pluto, it's transformative. Okay, something is deep, something is changing. You guys are being, well, you're not being forced, it's more of an option, but you guys will be seeing something that will, you know, I want to say, consist of a shadow, something that maybe could be worked on. And it connects to your 7th house, relationships, partnerships. It keeps coming back to the 10th house. I feel like I do this with you guys every month. I'm sorry, I don't remember the storyline, but I do remember the 10th house. It constantly kept going back. So Uranus is the original ruler of Aquarius. You guys may be trying or mentally thinking of a strategy about partnering up with someone. If it's not a career, because anyway, if it's not a career, then I would say it's how you guys appear in relationships with other people that you are connected to deeply. There's something going on there. And you guys may be learning about something. You guys may be learning about how you guys love, because Venus is here. You guys may be learning about the money you invest into relationships, how you guys do relationships. There's something going on here that you guys would have seen, and then it would have been optional at that point to like think about it some more, to, you know, do better, to change something if something needed to be changed. I always think of a therapy session with Pluto, depending on what's going on. And I feel like this is more of a therapy session with Venus sextile Pluto. It's just a chance to dive deeply and reflect about the things you guys actually enjoy. And if you're not currently enjoying wherever Venus is, it's like Pluto would force you to see why you're not and what you can do to start enjoying this. So maybe you guys feel like, because with Venus, this could be talking about money, right? And when I think about 10th house, this is talking about your career. So I feel like, especially because you guys have the ruler of Taurus here, Venus rules Taurus. So there's something connected to, where's Saturn? Because Saturn's the original ruler of Aquarius and it's in your 8th house. So yeah, again, I feel like all these things we've talked about so far, it could be like an internal thing you guys are going through. You guys may not be possibly not expressing it with all this, with the Mercury retrograde here in your 9th house in Aries, and then South Node in Libra in the 3rd house. You guys could just be learning about yourself at this time, actually. Mercury in Aries, yeah. Do you guys hear Kylo? Okay, anyway. April 8th, we have a new moon. Oh my God, what was I about to say? Solar eclipse in Aries. Okay, so new moon. I'm just going to write new moon. All right. So you guys, well, you guys could have manifested, but with the solar eclipse, it's not really advised. And the reason is because think about what it is you're seeing with a solar eclipse, right? You're basically just seeing the outline of something. You're not really seeing the full picture normally like you would with a new moon. The whole point to a new moon is not that it matters if you're visibly seeing it, but it's not like it's a new moon is being hidden. You know, there's something with a solar eclipse where I mean, I think people should do what they want, whatever they believe in, like go for that. But what I was taught was with the solar eclipse, like it's not really advised to like manifest during that time. But the themes that would be going on with this new moon, again, are 9th house things. So I'm going to say it's connected to your 10th house because Jupiter is the ruler of the 9th house, and it's connected to the 5th house because this is where you guys have Sagittarius energy right now. There could be wanting to be wanting a career that is creative, playful, feeling freedom oriented. But again, because Aries, the ruler of this is Mars and it's in the 8th house, I feel like this would be happening internally for you guys. So it could be more of a mindset that could be changing with Pluto in Aquarius, because now I'm thinking of all this new stuff that's going on here with this energy. Okay, so anyway, hold on one second. New moon, solar eclipse in Aries. What could this potentially manifest for you guys? I'm going to say more so like, yeah, the themes would be exactly what I just spoke about. But what you're going to feel more of like an impact of is definitely 8th house and 9th house energy because of the Mars being here. Mars would be the ruler of this new moon. So it's going to take on that energy along with wherever Aries is. So action, possibly internally with trying to see something intuitively, okay? Because with Pisces energy being in the 8th house, this is more of like, I feel like hard to trust the gut, and yet you guys have the place of action, movement, like make a move, and it's like, is this the right move? It's like that's the energy that I feel like this takes on here. So you may all of a sudden, because of this new moon, feel like you're able to take action on something now. I would say it would be action on something you're having an internal issue with or confusion about on which move to make. Okay, April 10th, Mars and Pisces conjunct Saturn. Okay, so these two are vibing, they're getting along. Okay, so but it's in your 8th house. So what energy would this manifest with Mars and Saturn? Well, it would definitely be making like whatever action plan you feel motivated and inspired to take or intuitively guided to. It's like Saturn would be talking to you guys and be telling you like, well, what's the plan here? Like, how are you going to actually go about it? Whereas maybe before you guys finally feel like, okay, I'm ready. I'm going to do this. And then Saturn is the father of Mars. So it's like the father and the child are speaking to one another. So you guys will probably be feeling not a conflict because they're conjunct. They're next to each other. They're neighbors that are getting along. But they both have different viewpoints. They both agree on getting something done. Like this is what they want. This is the objective. But Mars is very quick to act and Saturn is more time oriented. Like time is involved here. So what would this be about? Well, Saturn's the ruler of Capricorn, so 6th house. And with the 8th house, your internal health, I feel like. A regimen, being practical about things, definitely. And hold on. I want to say being practical with your mind, okay? Because, hold on. I want to say practical with movement. Hold on one second. Yeah, so I'm like closing my eyes because I feel like I'm having difficulty articulating this. And what I'm seeing is like a plan, like a scroll opening up. And in the middle of the scroll, there's a road. And it's like, this is the map. Wait, I feel like there's a quote to say with this. A line with a road map? No, wait, hold on. You need a map with the road. Whatever. Anyway, Yeah, I'm seeing it. This with the sixth house and the ninth house involved, there's something talking about coming up with a strategy before taking action. So this is what the Saturn and Mars conjunction should be doing internally for you guys. So yeah, and I like that because with Mars energy, it's quick to do something and then it's hard to finish it. But with Saturn talking to it, it's like it would help you guys create a plan and then finish the plan. I hope that made sense. Sorry. Okay, so April 11th, Sun in Aries conjunct Mercury in Aries. Okay, so these two, it's like the sun is shining a light on your mind, your thoughts. You're able to see more clearly. However, the retrograde isn't really helping. However, the sun conjunct Mercury energy is a very smart energy. It's intelligent. So what do I think will this be talking about more precisely for you guys? Definitely you guys, because Sun is the ruler of Leo. I also want to take a look at the fifth house, Sagittarius, and I am seeing something about traveling, and that would make sense because it's in the ninth house. Mercury does talk about traveling. It also talks about communication and thoughts. You guys have Virgo and Gemini here. So what do you guys value when it comes to your group of friends? You could be traveling to your group of friends. Sun conjunct Mercury. How will you guys be? Sorry, I'm channeling. I just want to see. I feel like you guys will be I'm getting this energy of projecting, like thinking about if you want to hang out with your group of friends. It's like I'm seeing you think about like what could happen with your group of friends. It's like you're trying to think about the future, like not the future, but just like how would this go down if you hung out with your group of friends? Yeah, for some reason there's thoughts here, and it probably has to do with the South Node in Libra. This is what I'm picking up on, that you guys are just like feeling some kind of way. Okay, and then we have April 19th, Mercury in Aries conjunct Venus in Aries. So Mercury conjunct Venus. So your thoughts will be about the things you guys love. Again, what we discussed earlier, except you may be communicating this. It may be more so about you guys because it's in Aries. Or it could be really just about like what it is you guys feel passionate about. That's totally possible. Let me see. Mercury conjunct Venus. How will this be manifesting? Sun, Moon, Rising, Leos. Oh my God, this is so weird. You know what I'm seeing? Not a mirage, but like when it's so hot outside, it's not a mirage. What is it called? I can't think of the word. I'm 1000% seeing mental conflict. Which is interesting because I would have said not so much with this, but I guess it's that Mercury retrograde that isn't helping. I know they also say Mercury being in Sagittarius is considered to be a detriment. I don't know. I don't really agree with that. But even though Mercury is in Aries, you guys have this going on in your ninth house. So I feel like it's kind of playing something very similar here. There's something about this transit with Mercury conjunct Venus where it's like you guys feel like you're in the dark. Yeah. So that's where I'm gonna Venus with Taurus. And you know what? I'm not really getting so much the 10th house because Venus rules Taurus and it rules your third house. I was seeing a group of people. I wasn't really liking the energy is what I was picking up on. It's like in the very beginning, I feel like you guys are seeing something and there's a lot of light. And then I'm seeing that, I guess, steam, whatever you want to call it. And then it changes to like, I don't know, just like a very dark scene. And I'm just seeing you guys also then like look up at the sky. And I feel like that is ninth house type of energy, like kind of like in wonder, like you're wondering about something and you're unsure. It could be how to connect with others because again, it's going to connect to your 11th and your second house. Hold on one second. Okay, yeah. All right, so April 19th, Sun enters Taurus. So Sun is leaving Aries in your 9th house and it's entering Taurus in your 10th house. So how will you guys be feeling this energy? So I think with the Sun being the 10th house, you guys will definitely be shining in your career. Like people will not see you. You guys may be taking a leadership position. You guys would be feeling happy at the workplace, or if this has to do with more about how you appear, there's something about expression where you guys would be visibly expressing yourselves and it would be positive, it would be happy. So hold on one second. Sun in Taurus, how would you guys be experiencing this energy? You know, it's interesting. See, this is why I always trust my visions. I'm picking up on Pluto and I'm picking up on I want to say uncertainty with people. Yeah. I feel like I'm getting your thoughts. Like it keeps coming back up. Like I'm just seeing writing, reading. And it's like, it's overthinking, but it has something to do with Uranus and Jupiter energy here. And it's somehow connecting with this when I'm asking the question, how will you guys be feeling Sun in Taurus? Because the Sun will be in 0 degrees. It's not going to be touching Uranus or Jupiter, but there's something going on here because I'm just seeing this dynamic of kind of like unsure about people, but then feeling okay. And then it's just like the light is very dim. That's how I want to describe it. It's very dim. it doesn't feel so radiant, so positive. Okay. So and yeah, I'm getting that this connects to Mercury. But I am seeing you guys like be in the limelight. I feel like people are seeing you, but there's something about this where it's like maybe you're not getting something exactly that you want. And this is causing that light, the sun, to dim a little bit for you guys, and it's causing some type of mental conflict, I feel like. So maybe there is a strategy with how you appear or your career, and it's like not going 100% how you wanted to manifest it. Because I'm definitely picking up on Neptune. There's some type of illusion here. Okay, so Mars in Pisces sextiles Uranus in Taurus on April 19th. Is it the same day? Oh, okay, so this would explain why I'm seeing all this mental conflict. I'm like, the sun in Taurus doesn't do this. Okay, so Mars and Uranus, when they're talking to each other, I don't like this energy. I don't like this energy. There are positive ways, obviously, like if you're born with this conjunction, then I'm sure like it's a conjunction, so this can be positive. You guys can, you know, work with this energy. But to me, it's too much of a disruption, okay? Because Uranus in general is a disruption. It is something shocking, something unexpected, or it could be like your genius getting a download, intuitive hit from spirit. And it's sextiling Mars, which is action, initiative, confidence, like gusto, okay? So there's something going on with your 10th house and your inner world where you may be feeling an inner battle because Mars is in the 8th house, or you may be feeling some kind of way about people behind your back, and it's connecting to the 10th house. I'm telling you right now. So, and I'm seeing people wave at you, and then it's like you're like saying hi, but there's something to this. I don't know. But since it's a sextile, it's like this energy will only manifest if you guys put like energy into it. And I feel like you guys are putting mental energy into it. Maybe you guys get like a message, a download from spirit about the workplace or about how you guys are appearing, right? Because the sun is light. So you guys are the light, you know, in your career. You guys are shining, people are seeing you. This may be creating some type of mental conflict for you guys. Maybe you guys don't want to be seen. Something's up with this for sure. Or, you know, no, we're not gonna go there. Okay. So then the next day we have Jupiter in Taurus in your 10th house. And it is, oh yeah. Okay. Sorry. Oh yeah. It's conjunct. Wait, did I say that already? Jupiter? Uranus and Jupiter are conjunct. There we go. End of the story. And it's going to be in 21 degrees, okay? So when Uranus and Jupiter are talking to each other and they're vibing, they're getting along, think of it this way, like Uranus is a lightning bolt. It's either a eureka moment, like hitting your mind and you're like, oh, okay, like I get it now. This is supposed to be your mind, okay? Here's your brain, and here's lightning. And it's not killing you guys. It's actually giving you intuitive hits, inspiration, hope, blah, blah, blah. So yeah, so this is the lightning bolt. This is Uranus energy, okay? So once it hits your mind, it's going to be it's going to act like Jupiter. Whatever it touches, it expands upon. So however you want to word this, you want to phrase it backwards, whatever. But Jupiter, whatever it touches, it expands upon. Uranus gives you downloads messages from spirit, or it could be like a tower-like moment. It could be something shocking. It could be something good that is shocking. It could be like, oh, I finally get it now, something like that. But I'm telling you right now, it would be connected to your mind and your thoughts, having a breakthrough on something, okay? And because it's in 21 degrees, which is Sagittarius energy, I would say we're going to look at your 9th house, and we're also going to look at where Sagittarius is. We already know where Jupiter is, the ruler of Sagittarius. It's in your 10th house. So I already just spoke about how that's going to manifest. But how will it manifest? Like, what's the rest of the story playing out? Well, you guys have a stellium going on in your 9th house. So there's something about the self being radicalized. And Mercury's here. So yeah, it's going to be your thoughts. It's going to be expanding. It's going to be, it could be something creative because of that 5th house energy. This keeps throwing me off, this 5th house thing. Yeah, so anyway, so this type of energy is where we are able to manifest easier on the physical plane. So, okay, so how will you guys be experiencing this energy? How will this be manifesting for you guys? Yeah, how I'm seeing it is like you guys can see the other side, and it's like you can see another way to go about something is what I'm picking up on. And I feel like that makes sense because it's Uranus energy. This is being different, eccentric, standing out. I don't remember who this character is, but in the wild, that thing that wears the white, the boy that wears the white costume that holds that whatever that other character's name, I don't know, but I'm seeing that. I don't know what that's symbolic for. That kid. Anyway, so I'm seeing this maybe this type of energy is considered to be in the wild. I don't know. Maybe you guys want to look into that. All right, so okay, April 21st, excuse me. Sun in Taurus is squaring Pluto. There we go. Okay, see, this is why I don't believe these dates are 100% accurate with astrology, because when I'm channeling, what will you guys be feeling when the sun enters Taurus? I mean, I could be channeling the things that you guys will be feeling within the day or two after, but I just feel like you guys are going to be feeling this at once. I don't think it's going to be on April 21st. So anyway, Sun is squaring Pluto. I don't like this. It's karmic. It's intense. It's I mean, yeah, it's for your good. Like you're changing something positive. Like you're changing something negative into something positive. But it's just a difficult energy. So with a square, it's a karmic lesson. It feels like a block, a holdup. So there's a lot of tension in that box, okay? And then all of a sudden you open it and it's like everything goes everywhere. I feel like this is sounding really weird and bad. I'm sorry. So like picture a lot of tension in a room. You open the door and then all that energy comes out, and it doesn't come out the way it was supposed to. So there's usually miscommunication with this. There's usually uncomfortable energy. And it makes sense. It's energy that's very tense. So remember how I said before, I feel like maybe there's this internal conflict because people are seeing you guys. I think something's up with this because Pluto, I also think about your power. Like, and it's also our shadow. It's something that we're able to see about ourselves and others that we know like need to be worked on. And the sun is our expression of ourself. It's happy, it's childlike, it is creative. It does, you know, what it feels like it needs to express. But when it's squared with Pluto, it's like the sun is getting suppressed. It's like, you know, like that's the energy. And it's connecting with your relationships and partnerships. So I think there's something here you guys may be seeing about yourself or others, where it's kind of like, not kind of, you kind of feel like the death of an ego. It's literally the death of an ego. I don't know how else to say it, because it's like you're vibing with yourself. Here's your sun. Here's your authentic self. And then all of a sudden, Pluto's like, yeah, but you see this sun ray over here? It's like every time you do this, this is what happens. So this must change. And it's like you feel like that sun ray is a part of who you are. It's ingrained in you. But Pluto is trying to tell you, like, no, it's not. It's not you anymore. The rest of the sun rays are still you, but this one stupid sun ray is no longer you. You're just attached to it, and you need to let it go. So it kind of causes this shakeup for you. And it forces you, now with the square, this would be a force. This would be a forceful energy to do something about it. So yeah, I feel like this is with others, and something about being visible and seen makes you uncomfortable. Or maybe just expressing yourselves at work. There's something here. Oh no. Oh no. Shit. Hold on. Okay, sorry about that. So, June 21st, Juno goes direct in Virgo. Okay. So, what does this mean? So, the things you guys value, in regards to relationships or partnerships, because that's what I'm picking up on here, now may feel more like either, I want to say, since it's been in Virgo, we could have been more analytical about this regarding other people. It could have also been extremely sexual, now that I think about it. And now with Juno going direct, it's kind of just like the energy's flowing more properly now. So you guys may be ready to actually be thinking about relationships in a way that makes more sense, instead of being possibly so critical. So yeah, so Mercury rules Virgo, and you guys have this in Aries in your 9th house. So what do you guys value when it comes to relationships, to partnerships? That's what I'm picking up on. How do you guys make your money? Because again, it keeps going back to that 10th house energy. With Juno going direct, because how do you guys make your money? This is also your wallet, the things you guys own. And Juno talks about soulmate energy. It can talk about partnerships. So with Mercury still being in retrograde, it's not like your thoughts would be 100% clear or straightforward. But there would be more clarity when it comes to thinking about other people in the right type of light, whereas before it was retrograde. So like I said, it would take on more of the negative qualities of Virgo energy. There could have been stress, there could have been anxiety with this energy, with overthinking things. So somehow this is going to be connected to your ninth house. This could be, especially with Venus and Aries, this could be exploring your options. This could be expanding your mind with this. You guys could be thinking in regards to noticing, like analyzing other people may have had something more to do with how you guys see yourself. Also, there could have been duality with this because Mercury also rules Gemini, and this is in your 11th house. And I would say there's something here connected to this. This also could have been the inner conflict because on the same axis as the 8th house, Pisces, you guys have Mars, Saturn, and Neptune here. And now your thoughts can be more productive, more stable, more rational. Okay. April 23rd, there's a full moon in Scorpio. Okay. I was literally about to draw the moon. I don't know why. Okay. All right. So where am I going to look? So something will be illuminated in regards to 4th house energy. You guys will be able to see something more clearly. Something that isn't working, something that needs to change, transform, die, and be reborn again, you know, quote unquote. The ruler of Scorpio is Mars and Pluto. So I'm going to look at the 8th and 7th house in regards to what will be illuminated for you guys. It's going to have something to, it's going to have something to do with relationships and partnerships and how you guys reflect on these things. What are your thoughts on these things? Something will be shown to you about you guys in regards to how you guys are about relationships. And there could be something sexual going on here too. I'm just going to say it because, like I said before, oh wait, did I say this? That Mars in the 8th? This is also very sexual. It's sexual energy. So with Virgo is also sexual energy, and Juno going direct, you guys would be able to think more clearly about what it is you guys actually value. Is it relationships? Is it sex? And it connects to your home life. Like, what do you guys want at home? It would be something internally. Wait, what do you guys want at home? It keeps going back to the 10th house. When this Uranus-Jupiter conjunction happens, there's going to be some type of change in your thoughts about this. These transits are all correlated. So your mind will be expanding, and you guys will be transforming your thoughts on relationships is what I'm picking up on. With Pluto and Aquarius, there's like this radicalization because of this Uranus-Jupiter conjunction. And it's like your mind will be able to expand higher is what I'm picking up on. Because internally, you guys are Pisces energy. This is going with the flow, believing in the universe, God, source, you know, whatever it is you guys believe in, but it's believing in something. And it's basically ultimately having faith. So it depends where you guys are at in your soul's evolution, but I'm not picking up on I'm picking up on something changing here. That's what I'm picking up on. There may be duality with your thoughts, a lot of fast thoughts, but it may get more clear once Mercury goes direct. Oh, okay. April 25th, Mercury goes direct. All right, there we go. So yeah, I feel like something will be illuminated for you guys when it comes to how you guys want your home life. How do you guys, it has something to do with how you guys appear. And I don't know why I keep saying that, like I'm shocked, but you guys are sun, moon, rising Leos. Like, yeah, this makes sense to me. Not like this is all there is. I'm just saying, like, yeah, of course, like, of course it would have something to do with how you guys appear. Okay. April 28th, Mars in Pisces is in your 8th house, and it's conjunct Neptune in Pisces. Okay, so Mars conjunct Neptune. All right, so these two are vibing, Mars and Neptune. This talks about intuition, daydreaming, feeling intuitively about something in regards to, it's definitely sexual. I can't avoid it. It's definitely sexual. But it could also be intuitive guidance, like where you feel like you're being intuitively guided to. And it connects to this full moon, because Pisces natally belongs in this 12th house, but you guys have Cancer here. Cancer natally belongs to that 4th house. So something will be illuminated in regards to possibly how you guys want, like, you guys may be daydreaming about action. I mean, yeah, I think definitely something about sex, but I'm getting maybe having illusions about how to make a move. Or you, like I said, it's either going to be illusions or intuition. It's one or the other with Pisces energy. You're either on point, or it just feels like you're on point, but you're not. Since it's talking in a positive way to Mars, I feel like if there's any inner conflict going on, I feel like it'll be like mellowing out at this time. I think of a high energy with Neptune and Pisces, especially in the 8th house. I think of a high. And the fact that it's connecting to Mars, the physical body, 1st house energy. Wait, I just got something. Hold on. And the sun rules Leo, and the sun is in your 10th house. And this is talking about structure, stability. You guys want to get serious about action, and you're either going to know how to go about it based off intuition, or you're going to feel dazed and confused. It's going to be one of those. All right. April 29th, we have Venus entering Taurus. Okay, so Venus leaves Aries. Excuse me. And it enters Taurus. Okay, there could be you guys could get an increase in your money. You guys will definitely be popular at the workplace with that Sun and Venus here. Guys will just be gravitating to you guys. I feel like how you guys will be seen once Venus enters Taurus. Yeah, I think people just are going to want to gravitate towards you. You're going to be seen as Venus. So you're going to be like aesthetically pleasing. You are going to be lovable. But you're also going to be focusing on Taurus-like energy, which would be something that you can rely on 10 years from now. You know, something that's practical, something that brings stability. So I think once, definitely beautiful like things. I know I said aesthetically pleasing, but with that Sun and Venus and Taurus, in the 10th house. How you guys appear is going to be really important to you during this time. And also, like I said, like stable income, a stable career, a stable legacy, something like this. But I'm picking up on, because Venus will be in your 10th house, and Venus also rules Libra. You guys have that south node. So it's either like you guys can use this to your advantage, or you guys may have difficulty communicating and expressing yourselves to the fullest. You know what I mean? Because the south node, picture like a resume. It gives you experience, right, that you already have. But at the same time, the south node is giving us this energy to stay away from here. Like, don't go here. So this is why there's definitely something going on with your 3rd house right now. You may have picked up on something, seen something with your, you know, local community group of friends, and you're like, yeah, no, I'm not, you know, loving this, or I don't feel like this is fair, balanced, Libra-like things, okay? So you guys may have difficulty when it comes to your 10th house and how you guys appear. Try not to be overly Aries, okay? Because your north node is here and it's in the 9th house. You guys want to expand on Aries. You guys want to learn about Aries. You guys want to focus on yourselves and the things you guys want to express, Mercury, and put out there. But it's almost like you're kind of getting a catch-22 from the universe. Wait, catch-22? I don't think that's the phrase. Whatever, I don't care. But South Node, this is talking about how do you guys communicate? Are you vibing with people? There's something here where you may be off with other people and maybe you guys are feeling it. So my advice to you guys would be with the Sun and Venus, because people are going to see you, whether you want them to see you or not, would be to balance out this Libra energy. Make sure you're still Libra in the 3rd house, okay? Don't try to people please. Don't try to people please. This is what the South Node is telling you. But make sure to keep that diplomacy, you know? Okay. Okay, well, that may be hard because Mars is leaving Pisces, okay? Mars is entering Aries. So, I'm all about Aries energy for obvious reasons, but Mars being in Aries, I don't enjoy at all. I don't have positive things to say about it, unless you are in the right mindset and you are evolved. You are in, or sometimes it's just we're humans. We're evolved one minute and then we descend, you know, whatever, it happens. But Mars being in Aries, it is extremely argumentative. It is extremely feisty. It is literally willing to just fight, to fight. It's the dumbest thing ever. I don't enjoy this energy, and I'm sorry if you guys have it natally. Like I said, it would manifest differently for everybody's natal chart. Depends what's going on. I just don't like this energy. It's scary. So I would say, because there's definitely something going on here for you guys, the end of April, where you guys will be seen, you guys will be noticeable, you guys will be picking up on this energy 110%. Make sure you don't get too dogmatic in your thoughts, your opinions, to the point where you're like, you're trying to dominate others and in a sense be controlling and get them to agree with you. Like that, the evolved version of Aries would be, yes, being a leader, expressing your points of view, teaching people, because you guys have this in your 9th house, the things you know about philosophy and blah, blah, blah. But Mars can be argumentative depending on which zodiac sign it's in, and it's in Aries. So it's like, think of all the negative things people think about Aries. That is what this trait would take on. Now, the positive aspect of that would be you would be driven, you would have energy. So if you're feeling like a lack in energy, a lack in the will to do things, well, don't worry, Aries has got you. You will be able to physically be feeling present, and like you just, you know, this would be the time to sign up for a boxing class. Like that would be the time. So yeah, I'm trying to think if there's anything else I want to go over before I get to my channeled messages. Yeah, no. Saturn, you guys want to get, you guys may be having difficulty with structure, your everyday routine with Saturn being in Pisces in that 8th house, but at the same time, this is that energy where you guys can manifest things. You guys can literally witness magic happening, especially with this Neptune. Neptune being in your 8th house in Pisces, I feel like you guys are possibly daydreaming about home, I want to say, or the home life. Pluto in Aquarius, 7th house. Relationships, partnerships are transforming for you. They're changing. I want to say this is something you guys are already familiar with in a similar way, since you guys have Aquarius in your 7th house. But with Pluto here, it's like it's changing it on a deeper level. It is like forcing you to change something in this house. So whatever house Pluto is in, it's like that house will never be the same. So however this 7th house has been working for you guys, it's going to change up. It's and it's karmic. You got to go with it. North Node, Chiron, Mercury, and Mars in your 9th house. Yeah, you guys may want to take adventures, travel. You guys may want to physically do something that is either far away from where you live, or you guys may want to do some type of physical activity that is that requires traveling. Like this type of exercise would turn into something very 9th house. That includes exploring, wandering. Let's see. Yeah, there's just like this energy of being driven to educate yourselves, to learn about, I want to say, philosophy or spirituality, or it could be about traveling. It could be, yeah. Could be about places to move to. You guys may be feeling some type of way with that South Node in your 3rd house, your local community. You guys may be researching things like this. You guys may want to be the best at this 9th house energy. You guys may feel very competitive here to learn something of value. Let's see. Venus, Sun, Jupiter, Uranus. There's a lot of serious energy going on in that 10th house for you guys. Expression of self, being lovable, being personable, knowledgeable. It could feel like, well, this would be nothing new, but like there's ups and downs here. And this also is connected with just how you guys appear. And I would say you guys are probably like over analytical about this, overthinking this one. Oh, hold on. Where did I get that? Hold on one second. Oh, because Taurus natally belongs to the 2nd house. But you guys have Virgo here instead, the overthinker. Vesta being in your 12th house in Cancer, there's just this energy of wanting to escape, but probably home, or just to an energy. Yeah, I feel like home is an energy that feels emotionally fulfilling for you guys, and you guys are like passionate about it. There's something about you guys and other people is what I'm picking up on right now. And I feel like I said this last month, but maybe I didn't. Juno going direct in your second house. So for those of you that are thinking about linking up with a business partner, this is like you're not going to be as analytical as maybe you have been about people, like analyzing things that don't need to be analyzed, because at the end of the day, nobody's perfect, right? Like that's usually the mindset that helps me get out of this Virgo energy. And then, you know, Virgo energy knows itself best. Like it literally knows all its flaws. So it's like, this can also help you with that Juno direct energy. Or maybe you guys have been also analyzing yourselves and why you guys wouldn't be good in partnerships, relationships. And this is also what's being like radicalized at this time. South Node in Libra. Yeah, staying away from people pleasing, not going overboard with the Aries energy due to that North Node. You don't want to be extremely selfish, but at the same time, you need to balance the two. You need to get away from I would say this is the time to find what it is you feel authentic about. And I'm not saying Libra energy isn't authentic. It's the same thing with Gemini energy. Gemini and Libra energy are good at talking to people. They say Gemini is the chameleon, and Libra is the people pleaser. Honestly, at the end of the day, these two energies, it comes natural, so it's not fake. There is just something about harmony and understanding the value of it, and enjoying peace rather than fighting. So there's something here about that maybe this type of energy hasn't been working for you guys in some kind of way. And it's like the universe is showing you this. So you guys could still be doing this, being, you know, diplomatically correct with people, and it's like maybe you're getting screwed over in your local community and you're like, okay, well, I'm not going to do that again. That would be just like the South Node being here. This is literally what the universe is trying to show you at this time, that it should be balanced and it works both ways, 50-50. Full moon being in Scorpio in that 4th house, things will be illuminated. You guys will be able to see what it is you guys want to, things that should be changed at home. This could literally be literal in regards to the place of home. You guys may want to change something physically at your house. Pallas Athena in retrograde in Sagittarius in the 5th house. Having fun, being freedom oriented may be more difficult at this time. Or you guys may feel this energy of wanting to have fun in relationships, but having difficulty with this because of Pallas Athena. Pallas Athena is talking about a strategy, a plan, and she's in retrograde. So how do you guys get this fun, freedom-oriented relationship or career? Or how do you guys appear this way? Some of you guys may want to appear Sagittarius-like. Okay, so I went over it all. Okay, so we're good. Now let's get to the channel messages.